I share that because I want to paint a picture that I was rock solid in our teachings. And then from there, I was all about prayer, right? I had read books on prayer by Glenn Kuhn, ABCs of Bible Prayer, Roger Morneau, and learned a lot about prayer. So prayer was very meaningful to me because of where I had been. So then after a 3-day fast and prayer, God moved me to Southern California. I'm a Southern girl from Virginia. We don't leave our family. So this was a God thing, but it was after true prayer and true Bible reading that God moved. And so I remember driving cross country and praying, Lord, I don't know why you're sending me out here, but don't let me mess up. So fast forward, this is where I was. And then after a few years of being around this chaplain, and then not seeing him maybe for about 6 months, and then coming back to this facility to work, he comes to me and he does this. This is a Quaker way of praying. You hold, I'm coming to you. This is what I have today, but you're holding yourself up to the light. So he
comes to you with this? Or like he's bringing you something?
I'm holding you in prayer.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Oh, so it's just a gesture. There's nothing in his hands.
No, but they usually, they pray with a candle. So they're holding you up to the light of Christ and praying for you.
Wait, so I picture him walking down the hall towards you with his hands like this. Does it look like, do you know what that means? Or what?
I didn't at the time, but it was a natural conversation. When I hold you in prayer, this is what I sense. I sense heartache. I sense a struggle. I sense hurt, anxiety, and something to do with a man. Wow. I'm like, he just told me everything I was feeling and kind of what it revolved around. So he says, now, would you like to meet as a friend once a month to see what God's doing in your life? And because I desired a closer connection with God, I said, yes, I would like that. If he was so close to God that he knew what was going on in my life, I wanted to know what he knew.
But that's a really nice invitation. I mean,
it was
sounds
beautiful.
very nice. I mean, it's not something like, hey,
Beautiful.
This kind of guy is weird or anything like that.
No.
I mean, he
Sincere.
came to you sincere and
like a grandfather, and that was a grandfather wound, right?
And he built a little relationship with you before he went to talk to you. But the question is like how he knows all this stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know where the story goes, but I feel like those are very common things that women deal with. And if you were to tell, like those were just, I don't know, they just sound like very common themes in women's lives.
And probably.
Yeah.
But, there were good relationships too. So, but yes, I mean, you could probably throw something out and it's going to be true for somebody somewhere along the way.
Right.
But those things at this time, nailed it. So that to me, it was validation that he was a man who was connected to God. And I wanted that kind of connection. So what I didn't understand then was I was being invited to spiritual direction, which is a whole piece of the spiritual formation movement. So 9 years I began the spiritual formation journey.